talk AI. For most of us, well, you as well, it's just seemed to come out of nowhere. So
Right.
is this just the latest flavor everybody's jumping on? Is it a fad? Is
Yeah.
it ready for prime time?
Man, it's not a fad and it ain't going anywhere, right? There's no way. It's here and it's ready. I mean, there's people using it now for all sorts of things, and it's unbelievably awesome. It really is. And you can send in a prompt and in 10 seconds have 4 iterations. I mean, of full blown finished high-end looking artwork or photographic style, any style you want. I mean, it's insane. So me being an illustrator, if I have my idea, I'm going to sit down and, back in college days, I learned I don't touch anything without doing a little 2-inch square thumbnail sketch, right? To get my concepts going. Well, that's where I would be. My one concept inside of 10 seconds, not even finished it. And then they got 4 iterations, completely 100% done. You can't compete with that. I mean, you just can't. So hopefully that means that, doing old school paintings on stuff, actual paint by a human and, created that way may gain in value one.
Give us a sneak preview of what somebody might pick up in this class, practical tips. I mean, just what you just talked about in Photoshop there. I'm like, yep. I cannot wait for this. Right. Can we do it right now?
It's unbelievable. So in the class, we're gonna create some things, lots of things, because it's very quick to do. We'll grab one and bring it into Photoshop and either fix it if it's got some issues or make it better. So, and here's the interesting thing. So when I do my seminars, for instance, right, I put my class together. What am I going to teach? And I either get my artwork or create the artwork, and then I kind of get a workflow, and this is what I'm going to show, and I can do this in an hour, right? I don't want to come up with stuff that's going to take me 3 hours and I can't get it done, so you have to kind of pace yourself or figure out I can show this much in this much time and with some questions in between. So it's one of those things where, all right, I can create it and I can do it that way. But now with this AI stuff, it's harder to do. And what I mean is, okay, so I have an idea. I'm going to give it a prompt. I'm going to punch it in and I get an image. I'm like, now I can throw some type on that, make a killer t-shirt graphic from this image now because this is what it's going to look like. And I can use the exact same prompt and hit the button again and I get totally different. So you can't predict what it's going to give you. It's going to be fun. There's so much. We could do the whole class just in Photoshop or just in Midjourney. And we're gonna mash them two together though. That's to me my favorite part.
Yeah. And that was what when you and I were talking about this, that was my hope for this class is I want to give people the kind of here's what you get, the good, the bad, and the ugly a little bit too. And because this is important. How are you going to fit this into your workflow, right? Dot Tone Dan Campbell says printers get on board now and up your game. Yeah. So if people want to check out that class, they can go over to oursuccessgroup.com/graphics_AI. This is a class for our Success Group members, but because of all the demand for this, we said, you know what? Let's also offer this one standalone. So you can decide to sign up for our Success Group, or you can just grab this class on its own there by going to oursuccessgroup.com/graphics_.